Okay, good morning, everyone. Here's hoping everything actually works today and that we don't have any more troubles. I think it should. Let's do a quick little sound check here. And I can hear myself. Excuse me. Just finished wolfing down some food because got back from my job. Had to jump in and out into the shower real quick because I got back late. But yeah, looking at missions in World of Tanks. Hopefully that flips. Yeah, I'm watching it on my playback. A little bit delayed. But missions in World of Tanks look decent. Be among top 5 by XP earned is going to be a challenge, but is what it is. And I genuinely don't know what to do in World of Tanks. There are so many. Skoda, because then you go down the lights line, and these things are an absolute nightmare to fight. Which XP do I need? 53 for the engine, and then 50,000. Okay. Yeah, let's try a low tier game. I mean, it's level 6. It's not that low, but we'll give her a shot, see where we end up. I am a tad bit chilly at the moment, though, because I am not wearing my sweatshirt. Because I knew that once I got my computer actually started up, it's going to heat up and warm up my room, and then I'll end up sweating. So I figure, why not just hope the room heats up kind of quick. But, what else have I been doing lately? Really, the only thing I've been doing is a little bit of Helldivers. Mostly trying to get, like, dailies done so that I can progress through the war bonds. And then in Elite Dangerous, I've been working on that Quad Trust Coriolis that I briefly mentioned, I believe, during our last stream. I did get a fleet carrier. That has helped a monstrous amount since then. I believe I'm currently sitting at around 70% done. Really all I need for the Coriolis now is steel. I have no idea where the weak points are on this tank. I'm assuming the whole front is a weak point, because this thing looks flat as all heck. Forgot to change my DPI. Oop, that's another one. That's bad. Oh, why does he have 200? Oh, can't go up there. God dang it. That would have been cool if I could. Where's that landing? Where's that coming from? Hi there, Stug. That was amusing. How's about we pull that American magazine fed gun? I should probably get to work on the bougie sometime. I don't like spending more than a couple thousand on getting more than a couple thousand free XP on getting the next upgrade to stuff, which is a pretty understandable thing, but at the same time the economy in World of Tanks is so busted. You just sit here for like 100 battles with the same tanks, not buying anything or just farming money. But in good news, a week from now, there's an update to Elite Dangerous where we get the Corsair. And then about a week after that, Skull and Bones starts the next season. And there will be large ships. I want to go north.
Time to roll out.
Couple nines. A lot of sevens. This could be fairly favorable matchmaking. Charmarat. Hey, M2, if you want to go there, that's on you, buddy. the trees.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Tell me he crashes and dies. Well, it's not the one we were aiming for, but something died.
Track hit. One of our tracks is damaged.
Really?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Gotcha.
Vehicle destroyed.
Oh shit, we're actually kind of rolling this one. Okay. Team did some work when I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I still got 3 rounds. Goodbye, Lorraine. Wait, does this gun only do 25 damage? Oh no. T92.
Ready to fire.
Over the hill. We're getting them from both sides. Oh, that poor Italian.
Ready to fire.
Everyone's just flying off the cliff to try and get them. Cause 500 HP of damage. Fantastic. Apply the bonus. The other one's still in battle. Yep, he's still in battle. British. Oh, wait, here we go. Excellent, we got the blueprint fragments for the Type 4 and the CS-44, so nothing that particularly helps. What was I going to look at? this thing. I wanted to do this thing. Right. Do. Nope, wrong nation. This nation. That's a 500 horsepower. That's a 450. If I want to get the better gun. I'm just going to pop this, because that's just a couple thousand. And I already hate this tank enough. I'm going to have to be with it for like 3 tanks. My god. And then we just played that one, so we need 38,000 more. Britain, we're currently going to run the LHM. So we might be able to get enough almost for the next gun, which would be nice. Really want to get the tier 10 British light. What is that? The Minotaur? Why do I think that's wrong? I know the Minotauros is one of the Italians. But yeah, I want the tier 10 British light tank. Because that one seems pretty good. And it might be quite effective at getting the mission that I have done. Because I suck at light tanks. And so getting either 2,000 damage or 2,000 spotting damage are both very hard. Doing both in the same game are not typically what I can accomplish in a light tank. And of course we have a terrible map for spotting. That's glorious. Fucking great. Yep, we're gonna have fun. This is gonna be good. We're fine. There's no artillery. You son of a bitch.
That one didn't go through.
Fucking staring at an ashtray, Rex. Bullshit.
We're done for.
Okay, the last two I can believe, but the one that got me from the CS, that kind of. Clip like the side of the gun? Where did it even hit? Like, there's no mark on my tank from where the CS would have smacked me. Unless that's it right there above the shovel. Not the one that's like touching the flag. There's a tiny hole like right below that on the gun mount. Of course, I am saying tiny. Also, simultaneously, the LHM is a relatively small tank. But what do I do now? Of all my tanks, what do I do now? Could pull a Giro. I hate those things. Ooh, pull the IKV. I don't like this one, but it does lead to tanks that I probably could end up liking. And this tank is a high enough tier that I am eligible for the mission that I'm doing to kill 3 things from concealment, which I still haven't gotten done, more because of like timing issues than anything else. But like, it seems that anytime I'm looking at someone and waiting for them to get low enough for me to finish them off, like 2 other people will reload quickly enough to snap off a shot and take it. If that had lasted much longer, I would have snacked on a granola bar, because I know I just had a quick snack, but like it only partially satisfies me now. I'm just beat. And somehow the battle with the LHM ended up in a victory. It is vaguely unfortunate that our AKV doesn't have all the radar that it could. But I am hoping that it has enough. actually spot the AMX, or are they just like lucky blind firing? That could have hit something. Could also gone through like a gap in the. Might be just going through a gap in the ship there. That's a weird position. Son of a bitch. Let me hit you! Thank you.
The harbor is destroyed.
That could have hit something. Yeah, that first one definitely hit something. Yep, good. Stop him right there. Nope. Fuck. Nope, stop him right there. Stop him right there. That was a hit. I don't think the second two were what the first one was. Right, I need the Stritzwagen or something to go and spot around the corner. Fuck. Stritz took a hit from something. I got spotted, okay. Oh, there he is.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
And I spot him as he fires for the last chunk of damage. Eh, not entirely unproductive. I think we were just like ricocheting shots off the side of that guy's turret toward the end. I think he was pulled back far enough that our blind shots just kept bouncing. But we definitely got at least one penetration on him before he went dark, or before he pulled back far enough. Not 4,500 base experience. My fucking Christ. Yeah, I'm still just going to save up for the IKV-90. Fuck that. Do you offer blueprints? No. Okay. We are going to go back to the launch screen because we actually got the dailies done a bit quicker than I thought we would. So give me half of a moment here. I need to find my buttons. Do this thing. That. Doink. Okay, and that should pull up all the right shit. Then I do that. Fuck your drops. And we're going to be pulling up Satisfactory, which I have not touched since the last time we streamed Satisfactory. It's been a while. But I did AFK a bit. I booted up the game earlier yesterday to make sure it was updated, and I saw that the last save I had was one of the AFK saves. So does this one catch game? It's always fun seeing like which of my overlays catches the game, because some of these are screen shares and some of these are game captures. And okay, definitely doing the other one then. Bring my thing back. Our world name is Babylon, and I was AFK trying to just have my machines make parts. It's been so long that I legitimately forget what we were working on. I remember we were right around the time I was working on coal power. But literally that's like the last thing I remember, because I was excited about coal power and like batteries and shit. We have a zip line. Options, audio. Bring it down to 45. Okay, so what? I genuinely forgot we had zip lines. Okay, so that's there. Project assembly is underway. advanced steel. Right, we needed to work on advanced steel so that we can get some of the other complex parts. Right, and we built the power plant like far that away, or that away. Because they moved the coal that was over there, so it's not over there anymore, which is vaguely annoying. Right. I am remembering. Okay, so this is all our screws. Our screws are fine. Okay, so this is our rotors. Let's just sort that stuff out a little bit. Doing 200 rotors. Do I have anything producing mod frames? Probably not. I'm gonna grab like 300 of them. Probably gonna need at least one pack of screws, maybe two. Grab two. And then we need 500 concrete. And I don't think I actually split off, unless steel is on that platform. Yeah, steel is up there. I remember now. I'm beginning to remember all of the things. But there is one thing that you never forget, and this is how to do this. The slide jump. The super jump. Yep, and that is just munching parts. We have 41 coupons. Hell fucking oh. Okay, so I need only 100 of them, but I'm going to take a full stack because why the hell not? This, that, those. Then we just need the mod frames. Oh, it's... I did it dumb. It's rods, not screws. Not that. Plates, rods. I'm gonna get like 3 stacks just to be sure. I watched Pirates of the Caribbean recently, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and it got me really in the mood for Skull and Bones. Only thing is that, like, I've done everything that can be done in that. So I have to wait for the next season to come out. And it's gonna take a couple more weeks. I'm not too worried about this taking a little while. Although I might have a couple of things that I could shift over to this if I really wanted. Like, it's not going to be that much quicker. And also, update 1.1 is coming out some point in the future, so I do want to get ready for that in Satisfactory, because 1.1 will have vertical belt splitters, which is going to be a nice touch. A little perplexing how that's going to end up, like, functioning, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. We're at 70, 72, 74. I've got to have something that builds these, right? Like I'm just forgetting where I put it. I've got to be. $84. 90. 8 more. 6 more. 4 more. 2 more. And we're good. Doing, doing. Big red button. Slap.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Ava, you're demotivated. I can't English. Why can't I English? Help me, God. Okay, tier 2. What am I missing? Jump pads. I mean, I might as well, like, get it done. Power storage. Power towers. Ugh. What do those go to? Okay, we got one building rotors, and you are just full of screws. Why are you just full of screws? I have made a very perplexing system. And I'm not entirely sure how it works. that's like the charm of Satisfactory, you know? Sometimes you just don't know how things work. I didn't know that Okay, that's a thing. Yeah, that's all your platings. Okay. I'm trying to like determine what the hell I want to do here. Alright, gotta wait for the thing to come back. I'm going to need another stack of iron plate and a stack of rotor. How are we doing on power? Okay, so our cap is up there. Why did it just look like we're... Something out there is not throttling correctly. So that's your iron plate. Awesome shop. What does dark mode look like? Yeah, a little better. Okay. So let's grab the wall and ceiling mounts because we have those. Wall power outlets, sure. Pipelines. Don't see why not. Organization. Let's hold off on the lights for now, just a moment. We got some finishes, we got some decals, we got some wall materials. Foundations. Okay, let's grab all the foundations. The walls might be a bit much. How much do we currently have? If we buy all these, that's 33. Architecture. Catwalks. Structural stuff. Construction fences. Let's get the conveyor walls and gates. Okay, pod's coming back in about 3 minutes. I love how this is just a zappy fucking road we got here. That's copper, that's nothing important. quartz down there. Ah, fuck. I have remembered. Oh, fuck. Caught myself. Something ain't right. All them's working. These two are having trouble. Why are these two having trouble? So that's not carrying all that much water. Is that too low? No, it can't be. Yeah, because that's expanding now. So I think what I need is this. Or if not this, then like a valve. But I don't have valves yet. Why are you? That should be flowing 240 just from those two. The pipes can take 300. Should be 360, right? Water eats 50. Meters cubed. 100, 200, 300, 4. I think I see what our problem is here. I'm producing 360 water, but eating 400. And I forgot what all the buttons were for the... Did I really not put, like, any other... Okay. How have I... Yep, okay, that... Out of 2D noodle. I want to see how that looks first. Absolutely not. That is the wrong thing. Oh, what did I do? That one? Yeah, definitely that one. That's pumping. Alright, and then that's chugging. We can probably get rid of that. And then you look at this. Current amount, yep. Flow rate's good. It's not exactly filling up, but it will eventually because we have coal going in. Granted, I'm not too sure where exactly all the coal is going, but it's going somewhere, and that's good enough for me. Bring me up, Scotty. Son of a bitch. Double son of a bitch. Triple. Nope, we fixed it. This is why I want to get the power towers. Power towers are so much easier to use. At the same time, oh god, the risk. Nope, 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 nope. Bad beasties. Can't catch me now. I get nervous and I hit the space bar and it detaches you. I'm not sure if this is a faster way, but it's more fun. Oh wait, no, that's not... I was gonna say I want to get explosives, but then I realized that that one's not actually hidden beneath a rock. Okay. Let's finish off those jump pads. Boink.
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary.
Yep.
Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Nope, that is exclusively a company problem. I refuse to be told otherwise. Okay, so then vehicular transport. Ba, ba, ba. Plates. Okay, so I need 2 stacks. Thank you. Wire. I don't have enough. I'm going to go get some rotors. I can get more. And then I need the reinforced plates, which I still have quite a few. And I should probably get another stack of rods. Much better. Looking at even 600 now. This is great. And then we just build us a quick 24 or 25. Gotta do a round number, so it's gonna be 26. If I get to the point where, I mean, 1,000 smart and 1,000 versatile with 100 automated. I don't know when I'm going to get back to Satisfactory. What I might end up doing is placing down a bunch of other fabricators. Whoop, made too many, technically. Placing down a bunch of other fabricators for the parts that we need. And then I might just keep them stocked off stream. Because there's some stuff that I've been wanting to do, including like read books that have been sitting on my shelf for like a year now. And also it's like, with everything else coming out and happening, I genuinely don't know when I'm going to be able to get back to this. So I'm probably going to do the construction bit for phase 3 like off stream. Or I'll get the parts off stream. I'll leave the rest of it for whenever we get back to this. Where are you at? It said free to re-entry. I didn't know it docked already. My god. Fast son of a bitch. Launch.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources.
Yep.
They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Just wait until we get trains. Do we already have trains? That's the other thing I might do. If I can get the blueprint designer, I might fuck around with that sort of thing. That's going to be 200. That only needs 100. $1,000 concrete. $500 cable. Pretty sure it said we need like 1,000 wire or something. Okay, we got more than 1,500. That's plenty. Okay, we're good on that. We need copper plating. We don't have anything for copper plating. That's unfortunate. I'm going to take from that. I'm going to take from that. I'm going to take from that. Take from that. Already took from you. Take from that. So that's 500 copper ingots. That might be enough. $160 of them. We need more rods. Takes 12 rods to do anything. We need to make like 300 mud frames. 12 times 150 is 1,500. It's a lot. How many of these can we make? Only 80. But that's only because we're going to run out of reinforced plates, and our pod is coming back from re-entry. Apparently it takes 2 copper ingots to make a sheet. Okay, so it gives you the freighter re-entry notice when the thing's done. Okay. I'm gonna let it get through the rods, and I'll swap over to copper sheet. That's another thing I might do in my off time. I might work on making a battery bank near that coal power plant. Just chilling and building the factory. Still haven't completed phase 2. Couple parts I haven't gotten around to automating. Get to 300 and then we'll see where we end up with our resources. Okay. Over here. Don't have enough of that. Okay, we got enough of that. We got enough concrete. So I need like 60, 70 more of these modular frames. Reinforced plates are holding us back. It takes 3 to make 2. Math. Okay. Need 70. We made it in batches of 2, so that's 35. But it takes 3 of them. 90. 105? Just 105? Grab 200. And we'll swing by our steel platform. Nope. Nope. That one. It's further away than I thought. Hang on. Got it. Grab 2 of them because we will need to make concrete things. You know, sometimes it's just impressive watching these things work. My fancy ass diverters to make sure that like 2/3 actually goes into storage and only 1/3 goes to the nutty shit you do. What do I need? Let's make more mods. I think we need 100 of these, right? So we gotta build until we reach like 101. Only about 20 more. I'm gonna let the last stack here of rods run out. Okay, let me throw that and that. And that. Sort. Okay.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Of course. Golden fix-it guns. Ooh. Pioneer, concrete. It's a golden fix-it gun. Okay. We want the expanded power infrastructure. Which means that I'm going to need to be able to make the concrete things. I need to make 50 of them. Okay, and it's 2,000 wire, so I do need like one more spool of copper cable. Forty, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Beautiful. Now I have to make a bunch of these. Again. It's kind of hard to tell what we're going to run out of first. I think it's going to be rods limiting us again. I can get production of smart plate and versatile frame at 10 per minute. minimum, it would only take me like an hour and a half of playing AFK in order to get the things. Here comes our drop pod. And to be fair, that hour and a half would be quite a bit less than the time it takes me to do my laundry, so I could, in theory, get that set up, and then this weekend when I go do my laundry, I could leave Satisfactory running while I'm gone. It'll produce all of that, and then next time I'm looking for something just relaxing to do, we can play this. Because the other thing we can do is play Supermarket Sim, because I haven't touched that in a while either. Are we actually going to get limited by reinforced plates this time? I mean, it's going to be like one right after the other. Yeah, I think reinforced plates is going to run out first. Alright, so it's 12 for 2, which means 600... Or no, not 6. 6 for every mod. But yeah, it does come out to being 600 iron rods. And then reinforced plates. I need 100. Divide that by 2. You need to make 50. Multiply that by 3. That's 150. So like another 2 stacks. That's the wrong plate. And then we need to go and get like one thing of copper. Man, having the blade runners and just slide jumping everywhere is the best. Just keep building, just keep building. Don't forget to stay hydrated. $29. Need about 60 more. Need about 50 more. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting there slowly but surely. Twenty-one, 23, 25, 25 more, 23 more, 21 more. $15. 9. And the 1. Alright, need to touch this. That, them. Huh?
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries.
Yep.
Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Fabulous. And then that just leaves hypertubes. And hypertubes are the most seizure-inducing bullshit. Never put a hypertube under a pipe or a conveyor. Never. You want that shit to be on top. If it ever goes under anything, God help you. Especially if it's a stackable thing, God help you. Let's check the MAM. Hard drive has been completed.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Alien Tech. Huh. Stun rebar. Power poles. Priority power switch. See, I want the smart splitter, but that's going to take a while to get to. Gas mask. Haven't gotten that yet. Power slugs. Quartz. 6 inventory slots. hard drive library. Okay, so our current thing generates 45 per minute. This adds another step. However, it reduces consumption and increases output, which is extremely useful. And then that's 5 into 3. That's like... I want alternate fused coal too, but alternate steel is going to be much more useful. Are there any other hard drives? I have some silica. I have some Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Mycelia. Mycelia. What does it take to create a stator? Or I can get like fabric and 50 more rotors. Ten stators. That's doable. Come on. There's your 10.
Medical properties of local mycelia established. New research options available. Medical inhaler variants.
And I can use pale berries with that now? How long does that take to research?
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
Can I take... some of the spitters? I'm gonna make 50 of these, so that's 250 biomass. Shit. Ooh, wait, no, I can make one more. I'll just make this until we run out of whatever empties out. I think it's going to be biomass emptying out first. Because then we get another hand slot, which we can then put like the chainsaw in, which frees up another inventory space. I can put the paleberry back, I can put that back, I can throw that in there, throw the deuterium, throw the sulfur. Mycelia. Oh, we need a stack of rotors. Rotors are this one? Yes. That's the other thing. Like, I might end up doubling the size of my power network off stream, because there's going to be a lot of building and a lot of figuring things out, and a lot of that I've done on past streams.
Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess sentience. Don't worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
Yep, tower, structure. I want 9 of them. I want another 8 of them. And all of that is just for those. And I need more cable too. Okay, so I've got 3 of these. So these 3 are going to make a grand total of 6 per minute. Versatile frame. Okay, so I'd only need to make 2 for the versatile frames, because they generate 5 a minute. I would need, honestly, not even. I would only really need like 1 of these to keep up, because the other ones you're factoring like it'll take 90 plus minutes to get the total amount that I need. In 90 minutes, this will generate more than 200 automated wiring, which is double what I need. Can I fit another splitter on both of you? You're too short. But you're not. Can I tell what any of these had in them? Probably not. These are probably all 7, 4, 4. Yeah, you guys are powered. You just don't have. Thinking how I want to do this. Put a splitter there. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. You don't need an industrial storage, although like that would make things kind of. And then with that industrial storage in place, we now have one container feeding out 2 separate things. That works. Split the difference. And then I would need. So that's like one thing too high. About as straight as it's going to get. And those aren't even, but I'll make that about as even as I can. If that's not straight, it's... I don't think it's straight, but it's definitely close. Okay, so that is going to take care of our frames. Hang on. 6. We don't have enough plates. Of course we don't. Grab an entire stack. Do we have enough rods? We should have enough rods. We could use more cable. Rotors. I shouldn't need more rotors this specifically, but like I will in general. Do we have concrete? We got plenty of concrete, that's fine. Take 2 spools of cable. Take 2 spools of that. You know what? While we're here, let's actually grab 2 extra things of concrete. Because I'm going to need to make more foundations. More foundations back at the coal plant. This. It's too sharp. It's clipping. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you. This, that. Merger. then where do you get power from? You get power from over there. Huh. Someone remind future me to slap my past self. I don't know how I end up in these sorts of situations, but like I am thoroughly confused. Okay. Smart plate. Smart plate. Production assembler. Versatile. Okay, so we only need the two. Log. Stored stuff. Organization. Never mind. What the fuck is that doing? Okay. Conveyor lift Mark 1. Oh, did that flip the fucking thing around again? God damn it. That looks normal. These don't need anything particularly quick. Steel beams, but I mean, 30 is fine. Nope, not that one. Don't want to accidentally do that. Just I like the concept of doing it straight, but sometimes it just looks weird. Okay, so that's and that's. And then we just need the one for sure. I'm not going to like do the math for much more than 100. But if you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. Okay. So, what I'm probably going to do, everyone, is I think I want to call it here because it's about 10 o'clock. I gotta head out. If I have time off stream after I'm done fucking around with my Coriolis and Elite Dangerous, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to make the mod frames. Like, I need a lot of mod frames just for that stuff too. But I'm going to make the parts that I need for all of this. Excuse you. I'm going to make the parts that I need for all this. I'm going to make the parts that I need for my expanded power infrastructure. I'm not going to fuck around with any of that, even though we got the new recipe, which is going to make things quicker for that. We can mess around with steel at some point in the future. We're going to need to revamp all that anyway. And also we need to do like some genuine hard drive hunting. But I will make the mod frames. I will make the few things I need for the power infrastructure and for the project assembly components. Babylon stream 6. Okay. Yeah, last time we did this was, oh my god, October. But, gonna make those extra parts, maybe, if I have time. Gonna get everything set up so that next time we stream, we can get the next section of Project Assembly. We can start working on some more interesting stuff. Currently, I'm going to be streaming on Thursday. Don't know what we're doing. Next Tuesday, I might do some Elite Dangerous. I might have the Corsair. I might not. Who knows? Beyond that, it's probably going to end up being like World of Tanks or something. April 15th. Skull and Bones is coming back. Going to check out the Battle Pass. Going to check out the new ships. It's going to be a blast. So thank you everyone for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed. I need to run to the bathroom before I explode. Take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. Ciao.